Hello, good afternoon, welcome to New Forest Morphs. It's 2:40, well, coming up for 2 o'clock, so it's a late one for us. We've been doing a lot of planning, and Jared and I have got the first day of our breeding season for 24-25, and these are the 10 pairs that we are going to be breeding today. And we are really excited because you can see the lineup of all the boys. We've got Thor, Hercules, Ngozi, Chuckles, Sunny, we've got Bingo, we've got Colt, we've got Bowser, Tattoo, and we've got Peter, who's our Dinker project. So we're going to go through each one of them with you, but we're super excited. Everything's eating well, everything's shed well. Got 60% humidity in the atmosphere, there's probably another 10% in the rubs, so we've got 70% humidity. We're holding temperatures well at 78 in the ambient and 90 on the hot spots, so everything's good there. We've done a check on these animals to make sure they're all good, and the first one we're going to start, Jared, is Thor, who just shed out today. So he's out of shed, and just look how beautiful he is, Jared. He is an Exantic VPI pied, low white, and he is going to do a job for us this season. He looks beautiful, eating well. He's weighing about 1100 grams, so we could probably put him to about 4 or 5 girls. But the first one we're going to put him to, Jared, is the triple het project that we're doing. DG, Enchi, and that is Isa. Let's have a look and see how she's looking. So she looks beautiful. And what we tend to do is when we breed a pair together, we tend to let the boy go in first and let him explore the girl. So let him find his own natural rhythm. She's got 13mm follicles. That was 2 weeks ago, so they're probably up to about 15 by now. And it's always a good sign that she's bowl wrapping, and he's going to go in and hopefully he will do the business with her, and he will explore her, and we'll come back in the next day or two to see how they're getting on. So that's the first pairing. Triple het Exantic pieds is what we're looking at, with Enchi in the mix, which we think is going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's go on to pairing number 2. Pairing number 2 is Hercules to Tess. Hercules is our multi-combo clown boy. He's also shed out, so he's good to go. And there he is. Very good breeder last year, has produced some beautiful clutches for us. And what are we hoping to achieve by putting him to Tess, Jared?
Well, she is a vanilla spot nose het clown, isn't she?
So we're going for
Batman's.
vanilla Batmans.
Batman's with pastel, Enchi, vanilla and lesser in it.
Yeah. We tried last season, didn't hit one. We're going to try again, try and hit a multi-combo Batman. And Tess seemed like the natural pairing for the two to kickstart. So we're going to go for a multi-combo Batmans.
She's massive.
Look how beautiful she is. Got good follicle size as well. And I'm sure he will get on well with the two of them. And everything's loving the new humidity and the new...
He smells funny, get me out of there.
The new filtration system, air quality's stepped up another level. So that's number 2. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 we're going to go for is Ngozi and Shadow. Wants to go for some grey matters. And he's recently been eating well, Jared. How's he looking?
Yeah, nice.
Looking good?
He's a black pastel champagne pinstripe.
Right, so he's going to go into Shadow. And we're looking for some grey matters that'll be potentially het 4 pied as well, but that will have champagne, cinnamon guaranteed, and it will also have black pastel, and that's what you need for the grey matter. And let's see how they get on. That's an exciting project that Jared's looking forward to.
One step towards the black matter.
Yeah.
Is it black matter or dark matter?
I think it's called the black matter.
Black matter.
Yeah. So we go on to number 4.
Chuckles
to Binky Jester. Now Chuckles is producing sperm. He's up to about 750-800 grams. He is a beautiful clown that is het for Ultramel, and we've already done his health checks, and we're hoping that he will do the business with producing our first Ultramel clown. So here we go, and hopefully they will be compatible. He's already showing an interest in her, and she wants to come out and feed. See, the feeding instinct will kick in, so that's really exciting. So Ultramel clowns is what we're after there. Let's go on to number 5, Jared. So number 5 is going to be Sunny and Starburst. Now Sunny, he is a het sunset, and he's also a pastel, and he's also
Inchy.
an inchy. And he's going to go to Starburst, who is a Mojave Ultra Male girl. And what are we hoping to achieve here, Jared?
This would be pastel Mojave Enchies that are double het, well, het ultra male, possible het sunset, and he's also possible het clown.
Exactly.
So potential triple hets here with
So
shed testing.
that'd be lovely. If we can get a triple het, it would be wonderful. Because then we've got a shed test coming back, but we've decided to use him while we're waiting for the shed test because he's only a sunset boy that's het for sunset, so we're going to use him anyway. So we're going to go ahead and create our own triple hets or double hets depending on what he's carrying. So I think that's a beautiful, exciting project. And now we're going to move on to Bingo and Karamak, another triple possessive project. So Bingo is the leopard banana clown pied, and he is about 700 grams. He's producing sperm, and he likes to be on the hot spot. You can feel the warmth on him, Jared. And he's hopefully going to do some locking for us. Isn't he beautiful? And what we're hoping to achieve, Jared, by putting these two together?
So this will give us again triple hets.
Yep.
So we'll get banana, leopard, triple het, clown pied ultra males.
Yep. So we'll just slip him in there.
Just a bit of hide.
I think I've taken the hide out.
No.
If I left the hide in, we can take that out, Jared. That would be great. We'll put them. I can put them on this side here if you like. And let's see how they get on with each other. He's exploring her. Hopefully we'll learn how to do the business. So that's number 6. Now we're moving on to the next one, number 7, Colt and Mango. So, Colt is our beautiful ultra pied boy. And he looks absolutely gorgeous, producing sperm. He's good 1200 grams now. You can see how pretty he is. Absolutely beautiful. And we'll put him in with Mango. Mango is ball wrapping at the moment. You can see what she's up to.
And she's a pastel lesser clown.
Yeah. So we'll just let them get together. See how we go. But it is looking good. Now we've got just 2 more to put together. So, hiya Chris, we've got our plumber coming in. We're just filming at the moment, Chris. We'll be 2 minutes, that's okay. Just 2 minutes. No, that's okay. And then we've got Tattoo and Koji. Now Tattoo is a beautiful DG pied, and if we get the DG pied out, you've checked him for sperm, and he's producing his first sperm. He's 625 grams, so eating well, but we're going to put him to the leopard double het DG pied girl and just see how they get on. And hopefully they will be compatible. But we're looking to produce some leopard and DG pied, some leopard DG pieds, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Wouldn't that be wonderful if we could hit one of those? So we're now down to our last couple, last one, which is Peter and Iffy, which is the Dinka project, Jared. So
do we do Bowser?
Have we missed Bowser?
Yeah, we
Bowser
haven't done
and
him.
Bubbles. Oh, sorry, we missed Bowser. Sorry. Let's do Bowser. I'm glad Jared's aware of what's going on here. You can see how beautiful he is. Again, we're going to go for the triple het Holy Grail, but with a difference, with lesser and pastel in as well, Jared. We're going to be putting her to
Lesser Enchy.
oh, lesser Enchy, sorry, because she's carrying the Enchy.
An Enchy with lavender. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's wicked.
It is. So we just want to create some triple hets with some extra codoms in, or incomplete dominance. Now, I think this is an exciting project, and these are getting more established because they're both proven breeders. So hopefully we should produce some wonderful animals. And then to finish, Jared, let's go for Peter. He's at the very bottom. If you can pull him out for me, and we'll put him to Miffy. Let's just talk about the Dinka project, Jared. There's a lot of people who are getting into the first time into this hobby may not be aware of a Dinka project. So we've produced both these animals about, I think, 3 years ago, Jared. And we did try and produce a clutch last season, and she did go up to 15 mil, but she just stopped and she reabsorbed. So what can happen as you're building follicles is an animal can absorb the follicles into their body and get ready for the following season. So we're going to try early in the season. Now this boy is producing sperm, he is healthy, Jared's done a health check on him, and you can see the similarity in patterns. So what we're trying to achieve here is, if you look at her patterns, we think there's more than a pied going on here, because if you look at the patterns, they're very wavy, very different to what a pied would be. There's a stripe through there as well, and he's carrying quite a similar look as well. So we think that both of them are carrying an unusual pattern for pieds. We're going to put them together and see whether there's a hidden gene in there that will only be produced with two snakes coming together with a similar gene. And that's if it's a recessive. If it's a incomplete dominant, it might come through without the male having it. But we're going to put those two together, and that effectively gives us 10 pairs, which we believe helps to increase the possibility of the locks. Now, it's obviously the first locking season that we started off this year. They've got to get back into the habit of using that rhythm of the room. So we're going to talk about the rhythm of the room, Jared. And the reason we've chosen 10 snakes to pair, and we've picked the optimum time in terms of the humidity and the amount of rain. We've got stormy weather coming this week, so this is actually quite a good time to be breeding, Jared. What does the stormy weather do to enhance the breeding, Jared?
I think it changes the pressure in the air pressure.
The air pressure changes, the snakes feel that air pressure. That means there's a cold front coming in. With the dropping cold fronts, you find that this stimulates the breeding of building of follicles, and that the pairs kick in to breeding season. We think it's about 6 months is what we will be breeding for. All these animals have had 6 months off because we haven't bred since April this year.
And some of them have never been bred.
Some of them have never been bred, but we're looking forward to the new ones that are coming into the breeding rotation. I think we've got some seriously exciting projects there to look forward to. I hope everyone is enjoying that. And normally we would do it in the evenings to get maximum results, but because we're filming, it's in the afternoon. We'll give them an introduction, we'll close everything down, we'll leave them to it. We've also just done a count on our snakes. We've gone from 450 to 250, so we've moved 200 snakes in the last 3 to 4 months, and that's been a combination of sales and trades, and we think that it's making it a lot more manageable, Jared, isn't it, really? So,
and donations as well.
And we've made some donations to various families and various charities as well, which has also helped. And we've moved on quite a few into the pet market too, so that's been helpful. So I think overall, Jared, are you happy with how things are going?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're excited about these pairings. Everything we're putting together is something to get excited about. So we're going to keep with that vein, keep with that enthusiasm, and we're going to restructure things around. So we've got space for some more adults to come on. We've got 3 in quarantine at the moment that will be ready in the next month or so. So we're looking forward to bringing them in. We've got the Desert Ghost Clown Girl that will be coming into the breeding rotation in about a month's time, and she's building nicely and she's settling in really nicely, so we're happy about that. Now, Jared, you had one other thing you wanted to mention, is that you are interested in a new project. What was the project that really stimulated you and got you interested?
I saw on Instagram a Mojave Leopard Super GHI
Right.
that I thought looked absolutely amazing.
Can you
Really
pick that out
black.
for us, Jared, if you've got it on your phone, and I can show the viewers what you're thinking about. But we need to get a Super GHI and a Mojave to make it happen, and I think it's a beautiful project, Jared. It looks lovely. And the other thing we can do, Jared, is we can share some of the pictures you've taken of some of our hatchlings that are going to be available and coming up nicely. And the other thing you've done, Jared, is you've moved some of the other hatchlings onto the cocoa husk, because we spent a lot of time today moving and transferring animals about. We're moving their bedding onto cocoa husk, and I think Jared's very happy with it. I'm happy with it. They're shedding well, and they're growing and eating well. So I think eventually we'll probably put everything on cocoa husk. But at the moment we're just starting with the hatchlings over here. We're starting with the grow-ons, and then we'll get on to doing the adults eventually. So we'll be all cocoa husk. So Jared, what have you found there that's of interest?
Here it is. It's a Super GHI Mojave ball python. So it hasn't even got leopard in it. But it's almost an all black snake with a grey line down the back.
Yeah. And
So
Jared,
it's
you're
definitely
hoping to
something I
achieve
would
that,
make.
aren't you? You're hoping to achieve that with leopard, which would be nice. And then the other thing, Jared, you've done is, could you dig out the pictures you've taken today, which you've put on Instagram, and you've had some nice positive feedback, and a lot of people are really pleased with some of our snakes.
I'll just show a couple. They're going to go on Instagram, but there's a pastel leopard, possible OD. some of the Ghosts hypo stuff, some of the special cinnamon yellow belly pies with spotting, some bongo, a little bit of clown stuff as well. But it'll be on Morph on Instagram over the next few days.
Thank you, Jared. So I think that'll about wrap it up for today. So I think all's going well. I better go and see to my plumber now. He's putting in the last radiator. We're hoping that the pressure will hold now. We've had a brand new boiler put in, but it wasn't holding pressure. So I've been out running around getting some bits and pieces, but we are getting there, and hopefully this week we shall have everything running smoothly. There is some really cold weather coming, and I just wanted to put our prayers out to Florida and the surrounding area. They've got massive storms that are actually destroying the environment, making a lot of damage, and I think in Virginia and other places around the Florida area, where Justin Kabalka's facility is as well, you've also got that area that's being hit quite hard by the storms. So I hope everyone's recovering. Our American friends out there, we're sending you some love. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscription button. We'll let you know how we get on with the locking, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.